Gay community of Reddit. What was the first time you realized you might not be heterosexual? Playing basketball with two of my friends when we were 10. One of my friends asked what the word gay meant. It had become the new go-to insult in our elementary school, but neither he nor I knew what it meant. When my other friend explained it, my stomach dropped. I pretended to laugh with the two of them, but it helped explain some of my feelings. Similar experience, except I asked my mom, who explained it with a clear sense of disgust and disdain. Edit. This was like 25 years ago. We've both grown and changed in wonderful ways. We love each other. I appreciate all the nice words. My sister-in-law asked me whether or not I was gay. Got me thinking, and it suddenly just clicked. Like, huh, I've never actually been attracted to guys. And those weird feelings for girls. Oh shit, those were crushes. I was 21. I was watching El Dorado and I got way too excited when Miguel and Tulo went skinny dipping. This was the moment that I knew that something was up. Then I had crushes on boys in my grade when I was about 11 or 12. But I wasn't sure why. I always convinced myself that I wasn't gay somehow though. It just seemed like something that I couldn't be because I was kind of raised to believe that it was a choice by men Christian household. Even when I started beating off to gay porn, I thought I couldn't be gay. Then finally I sucked my first dick and it kind of sealed the deal. I played football for a while in high school. One day when we were lifting weights, one of the guys was doing squats. I thought to myself, wow, I'm not gay or anything, but that dude's got a nice ass. In hindsight, that was the first obvious indication. Cognitive dissonance FTW. Edit. I didn't mean to imply that any man appreciating another man's ass makes you gay. It just happened to be a pretty obvious tell in my case. I went through a 15-year-old what if I just had sex with everyone and did all the drugs to see if I like it phase, and it turned out, yes, I very much enjoy both of those things. There was a brief moment of high confusion as I tried to figure out how to label myself and how I fit in with the world, but I eventually learned to stop giving a damn and leave myself as largely undefined. Just going through life, doing what I'm doing, enjoying what I enjoy. 11 years old. Mom and dad bought our first family computer and one day while they're gone I decide to Google naked girls. Not as exciting as I'd thought. Naked boys yielded a different result. I talked to this kid once who was like 14 and he was telling me about his girlfriend. Then went, paraphrasing, "She's not very good at making out. I don't really enjoy it." I thought maybe I was doing it wrong, so I practiced with my male best friend and I really enjoyed that. He says I'm good at it and he enjoys it. I just sat there and stared at him a moment. I'm straight so didn't know exactly what to say, and finally I was like, did you consider maybe you wouldn't enjoy it with any girl and maybe you're simply into guys? You could literally see the realization spread across his face. I also suggested that maybe his best friend was the same way and if they were that close, he might wish to pursue that. His parents aren't homophobic in the least. He seemed excited to discuss this new possibility with them. I haven't seen or spoken to him since, and this was about 6 years ago. I like to think he's a happy, well-adjusted gay man who's with his childhood best friend. I remember having swimming lessons in the 2nd grade, and one of the students' dad volunteered to help teach. Saw him naked in the shower after lessons were done. Oh Mr. Brown, your glistening, wet, hairy buttocks changed me forever. When a girl asked me if I would ever marry another girl and I was confused as to why that was even a question. Of course I would. Was very confused when she said she wouldn't. I just assumed all girls liked both girls and guys. I was about 13. Be here. I was 19 at college in the US. Was so busy staring at this runner's bare, sweaty chest, I walked into a light pole. The guy was pretty nice about it, helped pick me up off the ground and I apologized for staring. He laughed and went on his way. I guess you could say I had some sense knocked into me. I was 19. 2. I was at a frat party with some friends playing beer pong. They were losing pretty badly to a couple of frat bros, and I substituted in. I made an around the back rebuttal shot, then proceeded to sink every one of 5 remaining cups. It was one of those big party moments and everyone was energized. Then a girl I had come with grabbed me and started kissing me. A couple minutes later a girl from my speech writing class grabbed me and we made out on the stairs for a while. I told her I had to go to the bathroom, where I ran into a guy from my dorm and proceeded to make out with him in the bathroom. Then he blew me. It was a really fun night, and I'm really glad that's how I found out I was a switch hitter. Bisexual here. Discovering my sexual orientation was confusing, because I know I am attracted to women, but I kept having fantasies, recurring crushes and sexual thoughts towards men. Oh, well, you know, I am a teen. My body is pulsing with hormones. Probably straight guys can have fantasies about other guys, and then I fell in love with a guy. I mean real love. At that point, it became kind of yeah, straight guys don't fall in love with guys. Must have been around 14 or 15ish. I was about 13 when I started noticing other women, and I thought I might be bi or gay, but a bunch of adults convinced me that it's normal for straight women to find other women attractive, and I definitely wasn't queer. It took me until I was 17 to realize I liked women and 19 to realize I liked women and men. Looking back, it was so obvious, and I have to question whether the straight adults who advised me aren't bi too. Sure, nothing gay about noticing a good-looking member of the same sex, but I had romantic feelings for my female best friend, sex dreams about women, and used to spend the 5 cents a page to look through all the pictures of bikini, claw women in the babes section of my phone's wallpaper store. Yet these people had me convinced I was straight for years, despite the fact that I had never been that interested in men at that point and was very interested in women. I always had crushes on girls as a kid, but thought it was normal, so there wasn't really a specific moment. I didn't even think about my sexual orientation until my mother asked me if I was gay around age 11-12. I told her probably not. Point to mom. Used to dress up in dresses when I was younger. My mom threatened to castrate me if I was gay. I found out I was gay. PS still have my rod and knockers. All good there. Watching a copy of Lethal Weapon my parents had taped on a VHS when I was around 6 or 7 years old. Mel Gibson's character, with that god-awful mullet, was walking around nude in his trailer and it showed his butt. I promptly ran to the TV and kissed his ass-filthy television screen. Glad I was only watching it with my brothers, who only found it funny and not a rainbow flag. Not my proudest moment, but at least my standards have improved. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button like it's a thick booty. And don't forget to subscribe to OKPJ Dark if you like nice things, like new videos every day. See you tomorrow.